Hey guys, so I wanted to do a video on linear equations. So my girlfriend's been having issues with doing some of these, and they're really easy once you get the hang of them. But I figured instead of me just giving her an answer, I could go ahead and do this too and help some other people out in the meantime. So let me see how this is going to work. I'm going to have to write over my tripod, so let's go ahead and start. So y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals x plus 4. Alright, so those are our first ones. Let me go ahead and zoom in on those. Or not. That is not something I can really do. But there. Alright, so there's our first problem. What we're trying to do in here is solve for x and y. So x and y right here. Y is on the left side on both of these and x is on the right side. But the thing is, x isn't by itself. So we already know the first step of what y is in both of these. Y equals 2x plus 1 or y equals x plus 4. So basically what we do to solve for y is we substitute y in the first equation or the second. It really doesn't matter. So we're going to take the first one and make y x plus 4. So x plus 4, and I'll try and deal with the shadow here, but we just take it from here because that's what y equals. So y equals x plus 4, and then x plus 4 equals 2x plus 1. So how we deal with this is we try and get x all on one side. So both of these need to have x on one side. So we take this one right here, and it's just easier to work with a bigger one. So we subtract x from this side right here and bring it over to this side. So x plus 1 equals 4. And then from here you just subtract 1. So you subtract 1 from both sides, and then 3 equals x. So we've solved for x here. And now that we've solved for x, we can go ahead and solve for y. So y equals, and then you plug in the 3 here, 3 plus 4. So y is 7. Alright, so there we go. And let's do another one just in case you guys don't quite get what I'm talking about yet. I'm trying to write legibly and I'm not good at that, so. Alright, so we have y equals x plus 4, and we have y equals negative 3x plus 4. So these are both fairly easy to deal with. First, you're going to want to start with the one that looks more simple instead of moving this one over. So either way, you're going to come up with the same equation because you're just going to substitute y in for that. So you would just have them on different sides. So basically what you can actually do, if it's hard to think of it this way, then just ignore what I'm about to say. But you do the same thing that you did last time, but you can pretty much just cross out what like the y equals and then just move x plus 4 on one side and then negative 3x plus 4 on the other side. So we still have that. It's exactly the same, but you can just picture taking this and moving it to the left and this and moving it to the right. So x plus 4, we can move the 4 over. I believe this is going to end up, yeah, okay, so this is what this equation was supposed to show. So you subtract 4 from both sides, and then that cancels out, and then you have x equals negative 3x. So this is untrue. This is not a solution. When x will never equal negative 3x. It's just not possible. So this is just no solution. You can see it right there, and then at that point you know there's no way to solve that. So let's start with another one really quick, since that was no solution. Now keep in mind, these are not from me. This is from a worksheet, so I don't know if that's going to happen again. Hopefully not, though, so I can actually show you another solving of one. Ooh, an autofocus. Alright. Or actually not autofocus, because I don't trust it. Y equals x plus 6, and then y plus 3x plus 14 equals 0. Alright, so what we have to do with this one is we have to recognize, first off, y is not by itself. So how do we deal with that? Well, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take y and then subtract the other ones to the other side on the second one. So you take this and then you say, here, let me just rewrite y equals x plus 6. Alright, so there's that right there. And then you take the other one and you do y equals, and then this is negative 3x, you subtract that value, and then negative 14. So these cancel out, and then you do negative 3x, and then negative 14. 14. So on this side, you're going to have y equals negative 3x and minus 14. So let me check and make sure that's, yep, okay, we're good. And how we deal with this is the same way we did with the other one. We substitute what y equals in for the other side. So you take this, and then x plus 6 equals negative 3x minus 14. So x plus 6, we can subtract that and then get negative 20 minus 3x, x equals negative 3x minus 20. So 4x, if you subtract, or if you add that 3x over to this x right here, is going to be 4x equals negative 20. So what you need to do at this point to get that x back to a 1x is you divide that by 4. So you divide both sides by 4. And you get x equals negative 5. So right now you solve for x. So x equals negative 5. And then what you need to do is solve for y. So I'm going to take the easy one that's up here, this y equals x plus 6 right here, and I'm going to bring it down here. So for this we can have y equals, and instead of putting x, we're going to put the value that we found here. So negative 5 plus 6. So y equals 1. Okay, so that's what we have here. This has been an 11-minute video, so I apologize for that. But if you guys need any more kind of stuff like this, just ask and I'll see what I can do with it. I suck at math, but I can do low-level stuff like this. So thank you guys for watching, and come back if you need any help. Alright, see you.